options trading is fueling a stock market bubble. Do you guys believe in this? People are saying that might be worse than the tech crash because people are just crazy about options right now. In 2020 and 2021, this has been like the highest amount of options trading. What is going on in the market right now? Is the market crash potential there because of options trading? Or is this just a sign that the market goes through its ups and downs? Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today we have to talk about Michael Burry, man. Is he predicting another market crash just because of the options trading frenzy going on, man? And he's just comparing this. Look what he just wrote, man. He's comparing this back into the olden days and what he's seeing in the market. Because we have to realize that options trading is driving all these highs and all these lows. And I predict it's going to get even worse and worse and worse because betting is at the all-time high. Sports betting, option betting, just everything containing to betting is just on a high. So here's what Michael Burry said about what's going on in the market. This is a quote from back in the day. It has been evident for the last 6 months that this country has been on an orgy of margin speculation. It was indulged by all elevator boys, typewriter girls, taxi drivers, and even school children. And this is a quote from 1929. So he's not quoting this just for some random reason. This is what he's seen. This is what's been written in different articles, Wall Street Journal, man, the New York Times, that options is exploding. So let's get down, let's read some of this article and see if we can compare it to like the tech crash or any type of crashes back in the day. Individuals brace the options trading turbocharging the stock markets. Short-term traders flock to the low upfront cost and potential quick gains in option markets, fueling bigger swings in many rallies. So I want to know what's your opinion on this. Do you see this happening? I feel like honestly, like what's going on around you? Is everyone talking about options trading and stock markets? Like if that's what's happening and you see it happening, like this could be the potential, because when that happens, usually at parties, people are talking about stocks and options and trading and quick profits. That's like one of the telltale signs that a crash could potentially happen. So let's get into this article. Shares of Robinhood Markets had mostly disappointed the trading apps fans since their initial public offering, but Harsh Patel felt sure that was about to change. Mr. Patel, 27-year-old nurse in Columbus, Ohio, figured its price would rise after he saw chatter about Robinhood light up a stock market chat board. So on August 4th, he paid $600 for a call option contract that confers a right through not the obligation to purchase 100 shares at a stated price by a certain date. And this is what the new wave is. You guys go on boards, figure out what's the hottest stock, and then you buy into them using call options, because a lot of people don't have a lot of money, and using call options and using leverage is a way to just hit those huge gains. So this guy hit it out the market. He had like a 50% increase. He got the call options to $70. Had huge. He made around $950, 60% gain. And this is like a newcomer. And a lot of people are seeing these quick gains in the market and thinking like this is normal. So this is what you're seeing in the market right now. You're seeing a lot of people getting into the market using call options, becoming a little bit successful, and then this is the new wave bringing the markets to new highs. But this is the thing, it brings markets to crazy highs, but then you're seeing right now crazy lows and the stock market selling off, which is that has the potential when there's so many people using options. The episode shows the surging options trading has transformed the markets. Bets on firms ranging from tech giants Apple, Amazon, Tesla have accelerated a roaring recovery from last year's virus-induced market crash, while adding to the concerns of some analysts. Making activity can leave the market vulnerable to greater swings. And that's what we're seeing, man. We're going to have to think and we have to understand that the market is going to go through greater swings now. That's probably the new norm. It's not going to be like a steady increase, man. You're going to probably see huge increases and huge declines now because there's so much option activity, and that's having a huge effect on the market. Professional investors have a long tracked option markets for clues on stock market's next turn. Now favored by individual investors for small upfront investments and the potential for quick payoffs, options trading is hitting levels never seen before. So man, we have to adjust to the new norm, man, because I don't know. Do you think options is gonna settle down? Like, do you think this is gonna be the new norm, or it's gonna go back in reverse? Because they're saying this is the new high, and it's never seen this before since 1973. 9 of the 10 of the most active call options trading days in history have taken place in 2021. Man, almost 39 million option contracts have changed hands on the average day this year, up 31% from 2020, the highest level since the market's inception in 1973. And I'm pretty sure in 1973-74, the market had a huge dip, like a 30-40% dip. So this is what people are seeing and like experiencing in the market, that people are just talking about options, call options, put options. And the thing is too, this is not just individual investors. Hedge funds are getting into the action using riskier and riskier option calls and put options, and this is what's going to happen because remember, Wall Street is just feeding off of what the individuals investors are doing, and they're getting ahead of what they're doing to make these huge profits. So people are going to be able to take more chance. There's more potential for upside, but then there's a huge potential for downsides as more people get hooked and embrace the risky options. By one measure, options activity is on track to surpass activity in the stock market for the first time ever. In 2021, the daily average notional value of a traded single stock options has exceeded 432 billion compared to 404 billion of stocks according to calculations. The value of options changing hands surpassed the stocks according back to date 2008. On average, Apple options with a notional value of more than 20 billion have changed hands daily this year compared to roughly 12 billion of the iPhone maker's stock. So options are exceeding stocks, man. And like this is going to be I think this might be a trend going forward, man. But honestly, you have to be able to just buy individual stocks because you're going to be able to just kind of ignore the market and just hold on for a longer period of time. Because honestly, I think gambling and options and put options, all that option stuff is like a zero-sum game. You're going to lose some, you're going to make some, but I think at the averages, like that's going to cancel each other out playing that game. But understanding the business, buying on a sure valuation, I think that's the fundamentally sound way to making money in the market. Because are you really going to be able to bet with all these call options and put options? I think some people can do it, especially if you're doing it very smartly and if you actually enjoy and love the company. I think you can do it successfully. But the average person, I don't know, man, because we're seeing GameStop, AMC, like on the averages, I think GME, AMC, it was a zero-sum game in that. I feel like a lot of people made money, and then think about all the people that lost money. I think if we balance those two equations out, I think it's probably even on both sides of the market, on both sides of the wheel. Tell me what you think about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just guessing. Who knows? The activity can be exacerbated by downturns. Through much of the past year, the stock market has recorded a steady climb higher. The heavy trading has made quarterly dates when options expire a focus point for many investors, saying hedging activity around the contracts can fuel greater instability in the stock market. And that is so true, man. Everyone is talking about quarterly results, man. And that's like the bread and butter for a lot of options traders, is the quarterly results and seeing if they can gauge all of that. And when I think about that, that's providing us long-term shareholders with huge benefits. Because I remember thinking about Etsy, and Etsy had like not a bad quarter, but a quarter that it didn't do as well. And I bought in at a perfect time when all the options traders lost options, had like a 15% decline, and I just bought shares with that decline because I understood what was happening and I understood the strategy people are using. They're not long-term shareholders. They're just trying to make a quick profit. So we have to understand what they're doing and how we can use that as an advantage for our personal value investing strategy. So tell me what you think about all this options trading. Is this providing a potential crash happening in the future? Michael Burry thinks that all this trading, all this activity is going back to the days when everyone was talking about stocks, everyone was talking about options, everyone in the market thought they can make money. The doorman, the freaking taxi driver, the Uber driver, it's just reiterating itself back in today's market. So tell me what you think about Michael Burry's comments and how he quoted that guy saying options trading is just getting out of hand now. What do you think personally? I want to know, are you a big options trader? Do you see all these stocks going incredibly higher, the sell-off, a market crash? Tell me what you think, man. Like, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace!